AskReddit by Snip Snap Boy. What's commonly dumped on, but isn't as bad? Deleted. How do I learn and grow from congenital heart failure? Salads. Salads were the worst until I was about 25. Now I love them. Being an adult with cringe interests. Life your life. Not everyone gives up on their niche hobbies or comfort items when they grow up. Let people have a little fun. Life your life is a great slogan to all those actually folks. I want to be one of those when I first read your comment. But you write, life your life bro. The word moist. Pineapple on pizza. Not my favorite, but I can eat it too. Pineapple can't just go on any pizza is the thing. You want a tangy sauce to contrast with it. Sweet sauces just make it kinda gross. Arby's and Taco Bell. We have the meats. https://yahoo.be/efc8tjkn-dc theater shared closed bracket ! Nickelback. And this is how you remind me. This is a bit specific, but Christians like to dunk on heavy metal for being satanic. Actually, the majority of what I have listened to is only satanic if literature and history are. In the Screw Tape Letters, C.S. Lewis has this idea that any music is praising God just by nature of being music, and there can be no evil music. I've always liked that. USA. I'm not American, but I 100% agree with this. A lot of Americans love to complain about how terrible the USA is, and while it definitely has its problems, some of them pretty bad, it really is not that bad compared to a lot of countries. Doesn't mean there aren't countries that are better either, but it's all about perspective. The vast majority of people in the USA could have things far, far worse. Also doesn't mean you can't complain about your problems, but it's still worth acknowledging from time to time and just remembering to keep yourselves grounded. Try living in a war-torn country, a severely impoverished country, a country under an oppressive regime, or a wildly underdeveloped country, and see how much worse things could be. Obamacare. So many people don't know what it was like being completely denied health insurance because of a pre-existing condition. Obamacare gave all of us the ability to get coverage. Toilets aren't inherently bad. Who is saying toilets are bad? I just wanna talk. Liver and onions. Little Caesars. It's not super great pizza, but if you've ever had to feed a bunch of friends on a budget, it comes in clutch. Little Caesars is like the PBR of pizza. It's a good baseline. I'll eat it and be fine, but anything worse is bad pizza. Not smoking and drinking all the time in your teens. I'm the total opposite of a prude, but I want to have a sober future. I know my self-control sucks, so that's why I never started. I don't think this is dumped on as much as you think it is. Jamie Oliver, for some reason. He makes some nice dishes and actually tried to improve children's diets, unlike many other celebrity chefs. Agree. His approach to cooking is unrefined and accessible for more people. It all looks fucking delicious and he's entertaining to watch. What is the problem here? Teachers. I always felt bad for teachers, especially when they have rude and asshole students. It sucks to see them struggling to control their class. Seasons 8 and 9 of The Office. I won't deny they have flawed episodes and I don't like certain storylines, but there are also some really good episodes. Skip the episodes you don't like, but there are some great moments in these seasons and the series finale is excellent. I was just thinking of this the other day. After Michael left, some of the other cast members got more screen time. It was less of the Michael, Jim and Amp, and White show. Aaron was probably the MVP of the later seasons. Nelly and that season 9 guy with the glasses whose name escapes me were actually pretty funny. Baby it's cold outside. Nickelback. They were a good band with good music. Cleveland. Oh. The band Creed. Not being interested in sports. To be fair, it's not dumped on, but a lot of people look at you with utter confusion that you don't follow at least one sports team. Like it's impossible you're not a fan of one. I made up an imaginary team to follow just so I could give an answer. So far, the South Dakota Sea Otters have never lost a game. Joe Biden's presidency. He's a bit of a buffoon and is an enormous lightning rod, but he's actually done a decent job. In what ways? Being single, not having kids, not getting married, it's all fucking awesome. They are just jealous. Don't listen to them. Kindness.